Hello, beautiful soul family. Rebecca here, your vibe mentor. And this is the place for conscious, purpose driven entrepreneurs where we help remove the blocks that hold you back so that you can step into your purpose and manifest abundance through it. Welcome to Monday Magic. I'm so excited to be able to bring some sunshine to you. It has been lacking here sorely lately, and it is a welcome reprieve. So if you are new to the Monday Magic intuitive energy reading, just to let you know, this is just my take on the energy. Don't shoot the messenger if it doesn't align to where you're at. Oftentimes it will have to factor in what you're going through in life, where you're at geographically, and there can be many other factors as well. So the main goal of these energy readings is really to just let you know that you're not alone, that if you have experienced anything similar recently, or maybe you will in a couple of days, that it can be very helpful to remember that you are not alone. This week especially, the energies have been very interesting over the past week. I would say even challenging, that many have even said that they have felt under attack, or that there was psychic attack. And what's really interesting is that there can be these moments of awareness that good things are happening, that the stagnation is coming to an end, that something really amazing is just around the corner. And then maybe the next day, or for a couple days after that, there might be a sense of everything's difficult, everything's hard. Why do I feel like I'm pushing a boulder uphill? Or even, I can't sleep. The lights aren't working. The lights are flickering in the middle of the night. The computer won't turn on. All sorts of strange things. People receiving empty packages. Very odd and interesting energy. And for those who felt sort of attacked, or as if they were under psychic attack, it really was in the same theme or vein of unworthiness, not feeling enough, feeling that their efforts are in vain, feeling that what they have accomplished so far is not worth anything, things of that nature. So know that big things are happening when we are attacked in that way, that it can be, it's interesting. Something wants to come through there. It can be representative of the shifts and changing that is happening, and the old energy that is resisting it, that there is a dying off. And I've used the analogy before of a wounded animal that is cornered, that lashes out for fear of its last moments of death, that it's desperately trying to survive, and will sort of take that last stab at you to see if it can glean enough energy from you to survive. So it's very fascinating information, very fascinating energy as well. Now, a few things. Last week, to me, it really felt like it was the reversal of the planets. That yesterday we had Uranus go direct. We are now in all planets direct energy. I have also prefaced this conversation with the fact that we have been in all planets direct energy. That was not necessarily fast before. So just because all planets are direct doesn't mean things are going to be quick, certainly not right away, while Mars and Mercury are both still in their shadow. And of course, Uranus, who just turned direct yesterday. So there's still ground to cover that we have already seen. And certainly Uranus being a bigger planet, that can take a bit of time. Luckily, this all planets direct period is much longer than it usually is. So we will start to see the momentum. Some of the energy that we're working through or dealing with simultaneously is the fact that technically, from an astrological perspective, we're at the end of a calendar year. While we have had the Gregorian New Year and Happy Chinese New Year as of yesterday or 2 days ago, Saturday, I believe, we are still in the astrological ending of a year, that the new year really doesn't begin until spring. And for me personally, I'm a spring baby, so I will preface it with that. I like to try to be upfront about when my perception of the energy might be tainted by my experiences. But certainly I think we all understand that when spring comes, there is new life, new beginnings, a bloom of something new. So I'm not hanging on too dearly to this all planets direct phase. Another reason would be that when I sat with this energy today for a really, really long time, and the reminder was that the guidance I've been given, and I believe many others have as well, is that things are shifting in the spring. The March, April, May timeframe is going to be really big. And the guidance that was coming through today is that still stands. That still stands, that we are looking for something faster. And the All Planets Direct offers us that opportunity, that potential, but it's not necessarily the guidance. Now, it may be that we see some momentum, and certainly I wouldn't be surprised if the trajectory of the momentum picks up before March, but the big shifts and changes will be in March, as far as I've been reminded of this morning. Some of the feelings that we may still be working through are sort of a purging, a releasing, again, more surrender. That has been a theme for many, many weeks now. Pressure to grow, that feeling of being like a diamond or a pearl, that we're just being squeezed until we are in a place that we have to acknowledge the things that are asking to be changed and shifted. And then we are reminded that there is peace available to us now. That even in these slow or stagnant or purging moments, there is always peace available. And it comes through surrender. In the non-resistance to what is, in the dancing to the energy that's currently being played, that is where we find peace. We are asked to be, how did they put it? How will you entertain yourself while you are waiting for the train? That we are waiting for a train to come in. And I thought about, when I used to live in Chicago, riding the L train all around the city, you just know it's going to be a while, and it doesn't always arrive on time. And whenever it arrives, it arrives. And so you just accept that fact, and you pull out your phone, you read a book, whatever you need to do. And you there is no angst about it because you plan extra time. But you learn to entertain yourself and just know that it'll come when it comes. Right. So we are also reminded very adamantly today that things are happening. Things are happening behind the scenes. And the exact words I received was, God is at work. And I am careful to tiptoe on my channel. I'll say God, divine, universe, creator, source, right? For those of you who may have baggage around that word, but it was very clear that this is how it was to be said today, that God is working behind the scenes. And so it's important to remember that the work is being done for us, that we can feel impatient or we can resist this feeling of stagnation when really things are being done for us behind the scenes, when we get just to sit back and relax, maybe bask in the sun, rest for a little bit. So we're asked to find ways to enjoy the wait, trust that things are happening, and know that big shifts and changes will come in the spring. That is all I have for you today. We're going to keep it short and sweet. I love you all. I will see you very, very soon. I hope you have a beautiful and blessed week. Namaste.